go.
Leave my hands out there. That's
It's enough. I think you've done your debut. Your acting career has abruptly ended. Yes, I'm all about hardworking brothers. Brother best among them. Hardly working would be more to the point. I guess so. I just can't barely see him, but well, I think his brother might appreciate it.
Never seen that like that.
Oh, wait till you see yourself. You'll be really happy.
Howdy, hi, friends and neighbors. It's your old pal El Monte Slim. Can you come on down the line track? I've got some house that deals for here in cars. And remember, folks, be sure and bring a little folks.
Your witnesses are really great.
Speaking of suckers, look at this over here. That's Rick Pop. That's 58 Dodge pickup light. Of course, got the radio, got the heater, got the overdrive, and it's got your Easy Rider rifle recce with room for not one but three. Your favorite rifles.
Young ladies. Now, what's your guy's name? What's your name? Oh, you're all so happy. You look so pretty.
Now you gotta get the Spanish version.
Okay. Okay, you girls are really beautiful. I tell you. You really are beautiful. Okay, bye. Signing off. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Go back. Okay. Okay, all right.
What's up on the man?
Okay, hi. Okay, all right.
Have you had a chance to talk to them maybe about the convention? Maybe even somebody in the family may have the opportunity to auxiliary find here. Well, I see my daughter has some vacation magazines. So why don't we go and talk to her and let's see what's on Shannon's mind for the summer. Hey, Shannon. How you doing? What you doing over here?
Well, nothing. I just thinking about all the cool stuff I was planning to do this summer. I can't wait to get out of school.
I believe that now. Now, well, since you got all these books and stuff, why don't you tell me what's on your mind for the summer?
Well, nothing but the district convention, Puerto Rico, some gatherings.
Whoa, little mama. Now, I see you got some things on your mind here about Puerto Rico. I know I said we might go.
But Dad, I was just hoping we could have some fun.
Well, Shannon, you know what? There's nothing wrong with having fun. In fact, Jehovah wants his people to be happy, and I want you to see this. If you would, see, you got your Bible over there. If you would, turn to Ecclesiastes 3 and verse 4. That's Ecclesiastes 3:4. And I want you to read that for me, okay?
And it says, a time to weep, and a time to laugh, a time to wail, and a time to skip about.
Okay. Now, so we can really get this point, if you would, turn over to 1 Timothy. Now, let's read verse 1:11. And I'll read that, okay? And it says, according to the glorious good news of the happy God with which I was entrusted. So, Shannon, after reading these scriptures, Jehovah, he wants us to be happy, don't you think?
Well, of course, I think since Joe's the happy God, he wants us to be happy too.
That's right, Shannon. So, we are going to do something this summer, but remember, Shannon, no matter what we do, we got to put first things first. And what is that?
Jehovah and his ministry.
That's right. And so that we don't take this for granted, since you got your Bible open, let's go ahead and let's turn to Matthew chapter 24 and verse 14. And Shannon, I want you to read that for me.
Okay. And it says, and this good news of the kingdom will be preached in all the inhabited earth for a witness to all nations, and then the end will come.
That's right. So Shannon, we see even though we may go on vacation as Jehovah's Witnesses, we got a job 24/7. And what is that, Shannon?
Preaching the good news of the kingdom.
That's right. So before we can even think about going to Puerto Rico, one thing we need to focus on is the district convention. Now, what I did was to make sure that we can get to all the meetings, or get to all the sessions. What I did, I already talked to my boss, and I already got those days off, so we already got that all taken care of.
That's really great, Dad. I don't want to miss not one session of the convention either, and I can't also wait to see the new drama and some old friends.
That's good, Shannon. And you know what? Also, I love going to the convention because we get a lot of good information. Plus, we get a chance to see some baptism. Hopefully, we'll have somebody from our own congregation. And plus, all the good publications that come out. You know what? The conventions are so good, it gives me a chance to get away from work.
I also enjoy the convention a lot also. Dad, remember that the convention is in the middle of July. We still have plenty of time to go to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, but Shannon,
Dad, I know I told Grandma I was going to go with her during the week to increase my time. By doing this, I get to spend some time with Grandma and some experience when I decide to parent.
well, you know what, Shannon? I'm glad to hear you say that. And by you saying this, you know what? You're making Jehovah's heart glad. And also, by you saying that, you're showing that you're putting the kingdom first.
Yeah, Dad, but what about Puerto Rico?
Okay, well, I'll tell you this. I was thinking that we might be able to fit a trip to Puerto Rico in maybe the end of July or the 1st of August. But now remember, Shannon, just because we may go to Puerto Rico, you know, we still got to make our meeting and we still got to have our family study. And I remember when I was in Puerto Rico last time, I remember seeing at least 2 Kingdom Halls, and I know they got Jehovah's Witnesses in Puerto Rico, so we can have plenty of people to talk to while we're there.
Dad, what about the language? We won't understand anyone there. Plus, we don't speak Spanish very well.
But Shannon, you know what? I can tell you this for a fact. They do speak English in Puerto Rico. So when we get there, what we have to do is just look up a congregation, and then we just find out when the English meeting is.
And just think, Dad, while we're in Puerto Rico, we can discuss the Bible with some of those relatives. That way we won't have to worry about missing our preaching work. We can preach all day.
Okay. You got me convinced. Sounds like a good idea. But that does remind me, though, if we do go toward the end of the month, you know we'll have to remember to turn our time in to the congregation secretary, or it might be some trouble. Plus, we want to get our time recorded for the month.
Dad, you can call the brothers from Puerto Rico. I promise I'll remind you.
Okay. I get the feeling, Shannon, you want to go to Puerto Rico. Well, this is what I'll say. I'll do my best to see if we can go to Puerto Rico. But if by some chance, if we don't get to go to Puerto Rico, I promise you, we'll still have some fun this summer. We can still have some gatherings with our friends, and maybe one day we can go to one of the theme parks, as long as it's not on a meeting night.
I guess that sounds fair. Only one thing we have to do.
Mom. Okay. Well, I tell you what, let's go talk to her and see if she gives us permission. And